Okay, thank you. All right, so the main game that I'm looking to play on stream for a while is Xenogears, the old JRPG. I believe it was released in '97, but I will double check by looking at the sum of all human information. 1998. Okay, I was a year off. I was a year off. Alrighty. But it is a JRPG that was an alternative to Final Fantasy VII for Square, and then they went with what became Final Fantasy VII, and this game was kind of pushed to the side. Fresh boot. But I've always wanted to get through it, and I've started playing through it twice, and I've never been able to actually get through it. Oh, well, thank you. My round Windsor frames, my John Lennons or Harry Potters, whatever wants to call them, something along those lines. There we go. All right. So what does sound like relative to the game right now? I'm curious. It probably is not just you. It probably is not just you. All right. In that case, let's see if this perhaps helps. All right, I'm gonna hit start. Just occurred to me, I have no clue as to whether or not I had this auto set my controller. I don't even know if it's actually going to do what I want it to do. Okay, that's good. Good. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. I don't think I hit new, though. I do know this is the opening cutscene, so I'm just going to let it play through regardless. We're starting off with a nice big, long starship. And the game is, I do remember from it, the game is going to completely switch gears, and you're going to be like, what was that all about? And I still never learned what it was all about, because I stopped playing after 2 hours. But Xenogears is very frequently hailed as one of the best written games of all time. And as somebody who appreciates a good story, I have always wanted to get through it. And so, thought no better place perhaps.
Omega 1 restarting. Alpha 1 genome restructuring.
Alright, is the audio better now?
Base code 85 million. 100 million. Its speed is overwhelming.
Lots of
Alpha 1
technobabble.
to raise your central. Access confirmed. Initializing fake net. Disconnected. Activating emergency shelter. Denied. Contamination is spreading widely. Captain.
Cut off the cables manually.
Roger. Activating self-destruct bolts.
Terminate with extreme prejudice.
No good, nothing happened. Omega 1, they are attacking. We can't stop them. 98% of our weapons have been taken over.
Please give me more numbers. I need more numbers.
And its phase space logic is being rewritten. Ergo area is increasing. An internal plane is forming. Switching to space displacement mode. Alpha 1, confirming transfer of coordinate codes. Coordinates input, coordinate NX128, EZ061.
Letters
The main
2.
planet.
Damn. So they're planning on attacking. Engine room. Activate the emergency sealing system. Engine room. Engine.
I can't hear you, Captain. The Xenos have stopped my gears.
See that all civilians and passengers are safely transported to the escape shuttles. I will send a dispatch after evacuation is complete. I am evacuating the ship. All of you, evacuate now.
Ruh-roh Raggy.
Evacuate the ship immediately. All passengers please board the shuttles in calm and orderly fashion.
Yeah, I forget how sci-fi this starts, and then kind of switches over a bit, but it's definitely it has that kind of same vibe that Final Fantasy VII has, where there's a lot of technological, futuristic aspects mixed with, you know, older style fantasy elements, which makes sense considering that it was an alternate option for Final Fantasy VII. What a world we would have lived in if this had become the Final Fantasy VII. I'm pretty sure that sound effect was used in Star Trek. I wonder what the origin of that stock sound was. He should have tried turning it off and turning it on again. Rookie mistake. That is fair, I suppose. I mean, it's definitely a lot slower than a lot of that would be, but there's a lot of interest to be had in Xenogears. I just couldn't keep my focus on it for the longest time. She needs to put some clothes on, perhaps. It's probably cold out as it's late. She'll catch a cold! Oh dear, oh dear. Xenogears. Okay, so that they play the opening cutscene just in the menu, I think, or do they play it again and I'll have to skip it this time? Yeah, okay. Interesting. Instead of having a demo, they just play the opening cutscene when you don't press anything. All right, here we go. The continent of Ignis in the northern hemisphere of our world. On this, the largest continent, a war has been raging between two countries for hundreds of years. In the north of the continent lies the Kislev Empire. In the south lies the desert kingdom of Ava. The war has been gone on for so long that the people have forgotten the cause, knowing only the pointless circle of hostility and tragedy. That's not good. They should just take a break and, I don't know, drink some tea. A chronic war obsession was soon to encounter a devastating change. This was due to the ethos, an institution that preserves our world's culture, repairing tools and weapons excavated from ruins of an ancient civilization. At once, both countries excavated these ruins and had the ethos repair the discoveries in order to increase their military powers. Of course they would. Of course they would. The various weapons excavated from the ruins greatly changed the form of warfare. The outcome of the battles between the two countries was no longer determined by man-to-man combat, but by gears, giant humanoid fighting machines that were obtained from deep within the ruins, also known as Eva, also known as Gundams. Anyways, eventually, after continuous swings in the state of the war, Kislev gained the upper hand. The major factor behind this lay in the enormous difference in the amount of resources buried within their ruins. But suddenly, a mysterious military force appeared in the continent of Ignis. Called Gebler, this force decided to make contact with Eva. This is a huge exposition dump, for the record. With the assistance of this Gebler military force, Eva was able to recover from being hopelessly outnumbered to being back on an even standing with Kislev. Then, taking further advantage of its newly gained momentum, Ava started to capture one territory after another from Kislev, showing no indication of slowing down in their invasion campaign. I mean, it's no Morrowind or Planescape Torment, but that is a lot of dialogue to start it off with. The remote village of Lehan, in the outskirts of Eva. I didn't get to read the rest. This is where it all begins. Ah, late 90s game graphics. They have totally not aged at all. Damn you. Who? I forgot how good of a soundtrack this game had. Yeah! That's one down. Is it down, though? What on earth are you? No matter how often I knock you down, you still get up? Faye, stop! You must not fight here! Boy, are you persistent. Damn it, how come? Why did it have to come to this? Because the plot demanded that it come to this. Silly Faye. Aha, clever transition there. I forgot about that. There was a lot of thought put into this game. I do remember that. It's just... I remember hearing that the second half of the game takes a nosedive. Whew, that about does it. Alright, now for a short break. And I do have chats readily available, though. I can see that right next to the game screen for me. Okay, I'm trying to remember the controls now. So, what would be circle is run. What would be triangle is jump. Alright. One thing Final Fantasy VII never did. Couldn't jump there. Already better than FF7. Hello, Faye. You're looking well today. My, how time flies. Why, it's already been 3 years since you came to our village. When they first saw you brought in all bloody and soaken, to tell you the truth, they didn't think you were gonna make it. And that strange masked man who carried you here that day, you think that maybe he was your real father? Don't you remember anything? Why, they say you had terrible nightmares and constantly called out for your father. As much as I hear this game is really good, I feel like this is definitely a way to show you how not to do early game exposition. It is interesting, not delivered in necessarily the best way, but that's just my opinion. Who is it? Or who is it? Who are you? What? You want me to look after this boy? But now you're so healthy and strong, and it's all thanks to our village chief Lee. My, you should be grateful. Or should you be grateful? Interesting. Yeah, again, I've played this before. I don't remember all the details, but I have played. I played up to a little bit after the intro section. There is a certain charm to these games, though, that's for sure. I mean, I love them, so of course I think there's a charm to them, but... all right, let's talk to our friends and family that we've made in the last 3 years as a mysterious amnesiac. Oh, it's you, Faye. We're in the middle of discussing Timothy and Alice's wedding arrangements. Huh? Hey, why don't you bring a girlfriend or two home once in a while? Just because you live with an old man like me doesn't mean you have to hold back now, you hear? Why, when I was as young as you are, it seemed like every day I would. Oh, never mind. Now, we still have important things to discuss, so don't get in the way now. Oh, that's nice of you. Gonna trash my relationship status and then tell me to push off. Thanks. I don't know whether to be happy or sad. Tomorrow, our little Alice is gonna become someone's wife. I knew this day would come. This is the worst part of bringing up a little girl. Oh. Hello there, Faye. Our Timothy is really a lucky boy to be able to marry such a beautiful girl like Alice. I hope you come up with some embarrassing tales to tell in your speech. What a lovely family. Yo, hi there, Faye. Sorry for all us using your house like this. Yeah, for real, man. But we have to talk about the big day tomorrow with the village chief. Yeah, tomorrow, huh? Your wedding with Alice. Now that is a big day. Yeah, right, but it still hasn't hit me as a reality, though. Hey, Timothy, I just want to ask, or want to thank both you and Alice. 3 years ago, I woke up in this village without a trace of my memory. Didn't know who I was, where I had been, or what I had been doing up until that day. Couldn't recall a single thing. Despite that, you and Alice sympathized with me and encouraged me to go on. If the two of you hadn't have been there for me, I don't know what would have become of me. Timothy, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Now, you and Alice had better live happily ever after. Heck, quit it, will ya? You don't have to go and get all mushy on me. Anyway, to me it feels like I've always been friends with you ever since we were kids. And we will go on being friends forever, right? Of course. We didn't have a really dreadful foreshadowing scene right at the beginning. That didn't happen. Oh yeah, Faye, could you stop by and check on Alice? I still have some stuff to discuss with my old man and the village chief. But I'm sure she'll be glad to have some company. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Anyway, I'll see you later. Oh, I don't know what voice I was doing there. Oh, and I really am looking forward to the ceremony tomorrow. This is an odd like setup. Like my best friend, like they're both my friends, and like he's asked me to spend time with his fiance. Sounds like a setup. Anyways, I don't think it is. So there you are, Faye. I have to talk to you about something. Oh, why, hello there, Dan. What a name like Dan. You got Faye, and you got Timothy and Dan. Anyways, you're lively today, as you are every day. Dan, don't be so rude. What's this barging in and all? Ah, Timothy's here too. Butt out, Timothy. Until you marry my sister, you have nothing to do with me at all. I just have some business here with my friend Faye. So anyway, Faye, I have something to talk to you about later. What is it, Dan? It sounds serious. Yeah, that's why I can't talk about it here. There's a certain person listening in who could cause us trouble. It's really important. We gotta talk seriously, one-on-one, man-to-man. I'll be hanging around outside, so I'll see you later, okay? Be seeing you, Timothy. Take care of yourself until tomorrow. Huh. What's up with him? As of tomorrow, I'm gonna be that kid's brother-in-law. That part isn't gonna be no honeymoon. Wow. What animosity. Alice and Timothy's wedding tomorrow is the talk of the town. I guess it's to be expected, though. It is one of life's biggest events. The women of the village are born, raised, married, and lived out the rest of their lives here. There must be some happiness in that, but I've been thinking from time to time. Sometimes I wish I were born a man so I could travel the world and live an ever-changing life. It's weird, isn't it? No, of course not. Really? Do you mean it? Huh. I knew you'd say that from me, Faye. Here, this is my own homemade Aquasol. Our bear cows love it. Try it out sometime. Aquasol, the choice of all bear cows. Good to know that about like my main healing item. Can I have any control over okay, I do have some control over the camera. I did remember that. Alright. Lately, my legs have gotten weaker. It's causing me a great deal of trouble. I would like to go and have Dr. Azuki take a look and see if he can help me. But it's a tremendous task to go up that mountain path to visit the doctor. I must be getting old. Yup. That doctor's eccentric. Why would anyone live up on a mountain peak like that? He should have moved closer to the village. Faye, you're good friends with the doctor. Ask him to move closer to our village for us. It is actually kind of ridiculous if you live in a village like with lots of different ages, like old people and young people, and you live on like a mountain peak. Like, what if someone's, about to die of a heart attack or going through childbirth? And, like, they need someone right now. Like, oh, well, I gotta walk down my giant hill. What a lovely, lovely way to behave. I gotta. Well, I was gonna talk to the kid, but a random encounter. All right, so let's see how this game battle system works. Okay. I remember I looked online about this to look ahead of time. I know that there's some knack to how you level up the game's death blows, but I forget what it said. I have to look through that again. It's like there's some inconsistencies in how the game system works. All right. Hopper. What a lovely name. Is that its attack name? I guess so. It's an interesting little combo system it's got, but I don't know. We'll see how it works. I have mixed feelings about it, and I remember having mixed feelings about it before when I played. But we shall see. Okay, no. Don't trigger another... don't trigger another random encounter. No, please. Wait a second. All right. I do have to help that kid out now, if I can. Crap. I don't like how when you press that button, you're forced to go into this menu that slows everything down. All right, where's Lieutenant Dan at? And does he have any legs? There he is. Hello, Dan. Oh, good, Faye. You ready to talk? As you know, tomorrow's finally day of my sister's wedding. So what I want to talk to you about is exactly that. Alice's marriage. Faye, to be perfectly honest with you, I've always wished you could have been my brother. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's still not too late. You could go steal Alice and run off with her. If you need me to help, I'd be glad to. Bro. It may be odd for me to say this, but my sister's beautiful and a good cook. This is just between you and me, but she's well endowed too. You pervert little kid. Don't say that about your sister. No. So come on, go for it. That's crazy. Hey, what are you talking about, Dan? Timothy and Alice are both my best friends. You know I can't do that. Yeah, I know that. Well, if you're gonna be like that... But if you change your mind, come and talk to me. Alright, so now... I do not like that menu. Now I have to go and find and talk to Alice. Does she live here? The Laughing Focus and Piglet Tavern. Drunks welcome. Well, that is certainly a way to advertise. Oh my. Welcome, Faye. You want to have some fun? I give the best service in Lahan, you know? Oh wait, no, that's a woman. She's got a lovely, lovely accent for that. Hey, Ellen, quit teasing the innocent kid. Yeah, I know. It's just a joke, you blockhead. Gee, he's got sharp hearing. Anyway, maybe next time, okay, Faye? I'll be waiting. Rawr. Please don't do that. I'm not comfortable with it. You got a problem with me? Drinking at midday? How can I not be drinking, damn it? You got a problem, boy? What do I say here? Drinking won't help matters. I'm gonna be the neutral good guy, or the lawful good guy, rather. Shut up. What would you know? You don't know how I feel. I wouldn't want you to know. Damn it. No, wait up, boy. I'll give you this. Take it. What is that? I have no use for it. Don't worry about it. Just take it. Nobody knows, in the depths of the sea, a teardrop shed by a mermaid received a mermaid tear. This drunk what did he just give me? What did he just give me? Bork bork. Mew mew. We've got all our bases covered now. We've got our Borks, we got our Mews. I wouldn't need anything else. If only I could live together with my family, just the three of us. Why can't man understand something so simple? Hi. Okay, what's your problem then? What is his problem, rather? I don't know. There's a context that I'm missing from that. South of here is the Black Moon Forest. If you can make it through there, you'll come to Eva, the great land of fire. I shouldn't be wasting my time here in this little country village. Well, I ought to go to Eva and work there. Beautiful woman and good liquor, and if I work hard enough, I'll be rich in no time. Wouldn't that be good? Sure. Pay no attention to the fool. He's always saying all this carefree stuff. In reality, it's an incredibly hard task to get through the Black Moon Forest. Lots of dangerous beasts and fearsome fire-eating lizards make their home there. It'd be better for you to stay away from there. Well, I know where we're going. Young one, beware, I can see it. There is a dark and icy wind that blows where you're going, a wind that nurtures grief and resentment, inviting death from which there's no salvation. No one will be able to escape from it, but you and only you must eventually face up to that dark wind. Wow. Just kidding, I've always wanted to try saying that. Did I scare you? I'm really sorry. Bro. Spoilers. Alright, where is Alice herself? I see that kid up there. I want to see if I can get up there. Jump. Yellow. Birds are great. They can fly so high in the sky, go wherever they want to. You know, Faye, Mom was saying that you might have come from a faraway place. If you were a bird, you could fly back to your real home and anytime you wanted. Well, I'm not a bird, and also, what if my home is in the ocean? I can't fly there now, can I? Good for nothing kid. Alright, where is Alice anyways? I think this is tutorial stuff back here. Yep, nope, tutorial. I'm pretty sure either this is tutorial or it's useless. I know there's a section where I have tutorial. I don't want to go through that. I remember it taking an excessively long time. Okay. What am I missing here? Wait. Is it me, does me jumping on it actually Jumping on your vegetables. Number 1, Burger King foot lettuce. Burger King foot lettuce. You must be served the Burger King foot lettuce. Anyways. No, this is the tutorial section here, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to avoid everyone in here. If I need to learn something, I will read about it. Wait, wasn't that Luca in there from Chrono Trigger? I forgot about that. Oh, hey, I will talk to you, Luca, because you're not supposed to be in this game. Oh, good, good. You're lucky. You came just at the right time. It's about time, Memory Cube. No, no, no. Luca, don't give me a tutorial. No. No. No, no, Luca. No, Luca. I love you, Luca, but no. Don't you want to know? The logical, comprehensible, and downright beautiful lecture given by me, the one and only great Luca, can only do you good. How will you ever know unless you hear it out? Oh, what a waste. Well, then don't come crying to me when you run into trouble. Jeez, Luca, you got really snarky between games. I do actually want to save, though. It's like I wanted to avoid tutorials, and Luca is like, ah, yes, I see an opportunity here to give him a tutorial. Cursed screen. Okay, where is Alice? Have I been in here yet? I think I have. No, have I? Actually been inside yet. Oh no, this is my house. Yeah, okay. I have definitely been inside my house. Where is Alice? Okay, who is this? This is the general store, although they don't have much of a selection. But then again, we're out in the country, so we can't complain too much. As somebody who lives in a rural area, that is painfully relatable. This is the inn. Okay, who's this? Why, hello, Faye. Are you here to see Alice? Yes, that is exactly who I am looking for. Actually, it's customary that we don't let any men in to see the bride today, but you can be an exception. This is so sketchy. So sketchy. I don't like it. Why, hello, Faye. Have you come to visit our Alice? She's upstairs right now. Just gonna... Sorry, I'm cutting you off there. Alice is on. Oh, hello, Alice. Is that your wedding dress? Oh, Faye, you startled me. Yes, it is. I just finished it. It took more work than I expected. You did a great job there. It'll look wonderful on you, Alice. Congratulations. Thank you. Hey, I'm Alice. Oh, Faye. What is it? Oh, nothing. I see. Oh, yes, that's right. Faye, have you seen Dan? Yeah, he's outside, bragging as always. Ugh, that kid. I just told him that I had an errand for him to run. Oh, yeah, what kind of errand? It's for my wedding ceremony tomorrow. I was hoping you could go borrow a camera and some lights from Dr. Izuki on the mountain peak. If that's all it is, I'll be glad to do it for you. Could you? Oh, but I couldn't possibly. Don't worry, it's no problem. Anyway, it doesn't exactly make me feel comfortable having Dan handle such delicate instruments. What's more, I might have a chance to eat some of Yui's cooking if I go to the Doc's place. That's my Faye. Well, I'll go up there now and get them for you. Oh, Faye, wait. Is there something else you want me to get from Satan? Oh, it's not that. Faye, have you ever thought about things this way? If you had only been born in this village, and if we'd only known each other earlier on. Uh-oh, this isn't going well. Oh, it's nothing. I'm sorry. Well, I think I had better get going now. Yes. I agree. Whoops, my mouse. Oh, okay. Be careful on that mountain path. And give my regards to Dr. Izuki. Is this fate? I feel so foolish. Who am I kidding? Well, that was awkward. That was awkward. Alright, now we gotta go talk to the jerk doctor who lives up on the hillside. I think. Wait, is it literally a different? Oh, yep. I have to actually literally go on somewhere else on the map. Yeah. Wow, what a jerk, this doctor. Okay, there's another save spot here, so that's not a... Wow! What a wonderful place for a random encounter right before the save spot. Alright. Ouch. I love the animations, though. The animations in this game are very fluid, and I do rather like that. Dang it. I'm too far away from the little spot to actually save. Alright, I gotta stand right here. It's a little tedious, this whole save system, I won't lie. And the very laggy menu does not help. That animation is really neat. There's a lot of really neat little things in this game, though. They definitely put effort into it. It's just, I feel like there's little bits and things here and there that show that it was a little rushed and that Square had clearly redirected all of their efforts to actual Final Fantasy VII. Which is fair, you know? I mean, you got just the regular old dude with the ponytail, and you got the big dude, or the dude with the big giant comical sword. Of course. Which one is going to sell? Which one's going to sell? Doc Izuki's house is over the bridge and up to the north. You just always remind yourself of directions, like you're your own Google Maps, Faye. My favorite part of JRPGs is high random encounter rates. Okay, so I gotta look at the actual damage amount. So the strong attack plus weak attack, I think it does 25. Let's just do 3 weak attacks, see how it does. For weak attacks, it does practically the same. Okay. Oh, you're fine. I wasn't sure if you were still there or not, but you're fine, no worries. I will always find things to talk to in a game like this, I feel like. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Well, in this instance, fierce damage did 0 damage. It does 33, okay. I feel like fierce does more, but I know that it doesn't train up the other combos from my recollection. Hob jerky. That sounds like a really awful euphemism. I load this menu. I feel like there are games where my run button is usually where square would be on a PlayStation controller, and it just drives me insane that that is menu here. Okay. Let's just stick with training weak attacks for now, though. Hobgob. Gonna give me some more hob jerky. I do love me some good sprite work, though, and these animations are very fluid. They're not the most detailed sprites, but they are very fluid. The animation is very fluid, and I do really like that. It reminds me of like the late 90s Street Fighter games, like Street Fighter 3 and Street Fighter Alpha. Such good art. I really wish they'd make another good, big-budget fighting game with that level of sprite work, but it just isn't popular enough to get the funding, unfortunately. Okay, what am I even doing here? Okay, I gotta remember the buttons are like this. Is this? No, okay, that is gonna be somewhere where it just makes me fall back down. This encounter rate is getting kind of ridiculous, though. It's like Breath of Fire 3. Which I loved Breath of Fire 3. I did not love Breath of Fire 3's encounter rate. Gobble gobble HP absorb. The tone in this game is definitely unique. Which I guess that's a common thing for Square-Enix JRPGs. They are very consistent with their inconsistent and weird, quirky tones, which is frankly why I love them. But all right, I do actually need to be in this menu for once. Hub jerk. You can only use this outside of battle. That is good to know. Okay. Where the hexes am I actually? Okay, so is this up the mountain right here? This whole the sort of 3D, the full 3D environment, but with these old school limited viewpoint and the kind of isometric sprites really throws me off. I mean, it's kind of like Grandia. The problem is that the FOV is way too close, though. Grandia had a much better balance with the FOV than this. Grandia is another JRPG that I would highly recommend to anybody who likes classic JRPGs. I don't, outside of like our JRPG, I don't see it talked about as frequently. And I think it kind of deserves to be on the same level as like Final Fantasy VII and maybe Xenogears, Legend of Dragoon. And I'm just kind of comparing this to other JRPGs just because I like to think about it, and I find it to be an interesting comparison. Let's not say this game is bad. It's just, it definitely has its flaws. Okay, so that's I don't want to walk around too much because then I trigger more random encounters. I don't think I can go anywhere further in that direction. As I was saying, I wonder, am I actually training any death blows by doing that? I might do weak strong for a little bit. So I don't think I've actually been... I've probably been skipping through the victory screens too fast. Okay. You're fine, you're fine. I wonder if it's just my struggles with depth perception, or if it's just the game as to why I'm having so much trouble in this early mountain area. This doesn't seem like it should be this difficult. But I really am not the biggest fan of the FOV. I really wish they had it zoomed out a little bit more. But then you wouldn't get to see the oh, I got something there. One of my death blows, I think, went up or something. Maybe it was just a level up. Let's see here. I need to stop skipping through that so quickly. No! I pressed the wrong button. I don't want to use any of that. That is not leveling anything up. I need a drink. Canada Dry, Fruit Splash, Cherry Ginger Ale, caffeine free, 0 sugar, made with a splash of real juice. It is really good. I do love me some ginger ale and some Fruit Splash ginger ale. That is maybe one of the best things in life. I've become one of their dominant buyers, I think. Anything with ginger, though, is always welcome. Okay, so I need to get all the way back up there. How do I do that quickly and efficiently? Right here, okay. Thankfully it wasn't too far. There we go. I really need to get used to this game's controls, otherwise I'm going to have a really hard time. I'm actually going to test this Wave XLR's mute because I need to cough. That mute actually works really well, I think. Oh, it's you, Faye. The cliff's edge collapsed from the heavy rain we had recently. You're alright, Faye. You can do a big jump to get across it. But I'm too scared. It's easy. Watch me. Say hello to the doctor for me. This freaking doctor, like, you do not live out like this. Like, imagine someone literally just needed to give childbirth. And like, doctor, come get me. He's like, I gotta do my little platforming thing, and I'll look at all these random encounters. I'm sorry, you gotta do it yourself. Then again, I guess in a world like this, maybe everyone would have some level of like midwife knowledge. I don't know. It just seems like a really, really awful thing for the doctor to live out here. I'm just, I can't get over that. This is kind of, it breaks the immersion a little bit, as they say. It breaks the immersion a little bit. But then again, I believe in real life crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened. My knowledge of history definitely tells me that crazier things have happened. What's my game time right now? I wanted to pretty much just go for approximately an hour. We're close to there, and I know that if I ended up actually hitting that big scene in the game, I would end up going way over an hour in that case. So I'm going to get through this scene and then save once I get the next chance. And then this test stream shall go on to its next potential segment. I'm definitely going to buy a GeoGuessr subscription, because that GeoGuessr alternative did not work out very well. It could have also been the browser not playing nicely with it, but I'm gonna blame Worldle. What kind of name is Worldle, anyways? Oh, what a lovely compressed. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking. I was gonna use another word for rooster. I'm gonna pass on that, though. Pass on that. I'm gonna just jump on this woman's head. Jumping on your head. Jumping. Anyways, talk to her. Oh, Faye, welcome. Hello, Yui. Where's Doc? My husband is tinkering with his junk out in the backyard. You know, I don't know how close we are in this context. I didn't need to know that. I didn't need to know that. I should have guessed. Doesn't he ever get sick of playing with that stuff? Well, okay then. I'll go out into the backyard, see if I can find him. You do not need to be any part of this conversation, child. Hi, Midori. It's a nice day to play outside. How about we feed the birds later? You okay, kid? Are you mute? Hope you're all right, kid. Hope that conversation traumatized you. If so, I am sorry, and I understand. Where are you, Doc? What's going on? Oh, this is no good. Why did they ever use such inferior parts? This is why their intervention strat... Doc, so that's where you were. Oh, Faye, good to see you. Are you alright, Doc? What are you doing all the way up here? I thought I would try to restore this land crab. Oh, and that explosion was nothing to worry about. It happens all the time. Also, I'm wondering, is this Doc actually different from the other doctor I was thinking of? I don't know. Is this Doc not like a health doc, or is he just a mechanical doc? I don't know. That might change things a bit, and that might have just been my own ignorance or misreading things. Could you wait a while? I'm just about ready to call it a day. Oh yes, there is something very interesting in the storeroom. Why not take a look? Okay, Doc, I will, but please hurry up. It will get dark before you know it. So this is what Doc was talking about. Let me see. What's so interesting about it? Wow. What is this? You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. This music, I've heard it before, somewhere. For a few dollars more? What do you think? Not bad, huh? Doc. Hello again, Faye. Sorry to have kept you waiting. No, you're not. Music is a mysterious thing. Sometimes it makes people remember things that they do not expect. Many thoughts, feelings, memories, things almost forgotten, regardless of whether the listener desires to remember them or not. That's a really weird thing to say, man. Doc, what is this? It was excavated from some old ruins and is still under repair. Obviously, it is an audio device of some type. It's a music box. It's a big old music box. It's not that complicated, man. Long ago, people would listen to this melody, just as we are doing now. Got a cough. At times, they would have been cheered up, while at times they would have been made to cry. By the way, what brings you here today? So I have like a partially hereditary chronic cough from a combination of things. And also I work in flat roofing for a living. That definitely agitates it. That is why I have coughing sometimes. Oh yeah, that's right. Alice asked me to borrow some camera equipment from you. Oh yes, her wedding is tomorrow, right? Understood. Well, we'd better get that ready then. Oh, and dinner should be ready soon. Would you like to join us? Would I ever? I was hoping you would ask. I still have some cleaning to do out there, or out here. Would you mind giving Midori some company back in the house? Okay, take your time, Doc. I'll go ahead and eat when dinner is ready. Go right ahead. I'm kind of losing my ability to read this properly right now. I'm trying, though. But I will not be held responsible if you get a stomachache from eating my wife Yuri's cooking. What does that supposed to mean? Doc, I feel strange when I listen to this music. I feel something warm inside. That just may be because you have someone living inside of you. And he too must have liked this music a long time ago, before he became part of you. Someone living inside of me, you like some kind of tumor baby? What are you talking about? Is Timothy and Alice's wedding really tomorrow? Might actually be better to live in an ordinary life in this condition, as a son of man. Well, anyway, I suppose I'd better adjust the gyro at least. Huh? This cannot be. Is this an omen? Now, what is going to happen? The amount of, like, excessive exposition and, like, foreshadowing, a little bit ham-fisted. I like the vibe. I like the story so far. But I still feel there are some bits of the delivery that have a little bit to be desired. And I'm not saying this to go overly critical on the game, because, I mean, there's a lot of issues you could lob at Final Fantasy VII, for example. But I'm just saying, because this is one of those games that I hear really, really pushed as, like, one of the best video game stories of all time. So I'm just taking it with that hype put into it. And it's not disappointing in a way that I don't want to play it. It's disappointing in a way that I'm just disappointed, son. I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Your cooking never fails to impress me, Yui. Thank you for such a delicious meal. You're welcome. If you like my cooking that much, then I'd be happy to cook for you anytime, Faye. I will bring the equipment you need to the village tomorrow morning myself. It does not exactly make me feel comfortable to have you handle such delicate instruments, I'm afraid. Where have I heard that line before? That's all right by me. Well, see you tomorrow, Doc. Good night, Yui, Midori. Good night. We're looking forward to tomorrow's wedding. Midori, are you like some kind of prophet? Do you like know that something bad is gonna happen? Did you read this script, Midori? Did you read the script? Oh, good night, Doc. Yes, good night. Oh, Faye, please be careful. I mean, the path is dangerous when it gets so dark. What's wrong, Doc? There's nothing to worry about. Well, anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, can I save here is the question. Because I am at an hour now. Nope. Are there any save spots around here? Am I in their bedroom? Boop, hop, 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 hop. Can I not open this? It looks like I should be able to open this. Can I hop on it? Nope. Dang it. Okay, I do actually want to leave now. That felt useless. What's this? I feel like a lot of this might have been more important if I'd explored it before talking to him. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But it's cool nonetheless. That is such a nice view up there, though. There's a lot of really nice bits of where they knew a little something about composition. How to frame a shot. There's a lot of positive and negative with this game so far, which you know another game where I felt like that the entire game through. Final Fantasy VII. I'm getting a lot of sometimes I wonder if neither games happened and maybe they just made one game and just put all the teams on the one game, if maybe there would have been a better game than Xenogears or Final Fantasy VII. But we got Xenogears and Final Fantasy VII. That's not bad either. My cat might be making a cameo here soon. She might just sit next to me that way, though. Oh, crap. She paused the game. Piper, not now, Piper. Piper, no piping. I know you don't understand the concept of streaming and Twitch and things of that nature. Uh-oh. What's that? Am I going to be forced to have the big scene now? That'd be funny but frustrating. Oh, crap. I'm trying to move the keyboard away from my cat. The mouse is also next to her, though. Ruh-roh-raggy. Oh, it's the Gundams, or what were they in, what was Xeon's? What was Xeon's Gundam called? Giants! Faye! Doc, some flying objects went toward Lahan. So you saw them too? Judging by their shadows, they appear to be a group of gears from our neighbor country, Kislev. Those were gears? No, they're headed directly for Lahan. Ones I just saw? Let us make haste. Right. Let us make haste. Haste. Okay, I can save. All right. I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger. This is how we end things here. We end things on a cliffhanger. And things on a cliffhanger. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. at about an hour what I wanted to do. All right. So that is Xenogears.